The year is 2020. A virus plagues the world. Fires have consumed cities. Murder hornets are coming to snatch your face off. And what was I doing? I was playing video games.
I created my YouTube channel about a year ago. The channel itself was made on March 5th, 2020, but the first video didn't go up until March 26th. Coincidentally, two of my buds, Branzy and Rek, both created their channels as well around the same time. And I'm gonna be straight up with you. Those videos sucked. I've gone back and privated a couple of them, mostly because either they were tutorials and they didn't work anymore, or maybe they just really were bad and I never want to see them again. But I left most of them up because that's my past and that's how I've come to where I am today. I like what Dr. Jordan Peterson says, and he says you need to compare yourself to who you were yesterday and not who somebody else is today. So yeah, quick little life lesson with Civ here, but when I look back at those old videos and I see how utterly cringy they were, I can think about, wow, look how far I've come and been able to succeed. Look how much progress I've made in my editing and my voice style and how I just present myself on this channel. So yeah, compare yourself to who you were yesterday and not who somebody else is today. Anyway, enough of that sappy goodness. Look at this. This is my very first video. So, you've built yourself an ender in the end.
What kind of a joke is that?
You've built yourself an ender and you've got all these ender pearls and all those goodies.
I thought I was being cool. Look at this. I had everything set up. I thought I was like mumbo jumbo. The very next video is possibly one of the cringiest ones I've ever made. We're not even going to talk about that one. At the beginning of the channel, I was mostly doing tutorials. I had this series called 1 Minute Redstone, and I was doing a ton of those. Those were really short. I could crank them out every day. And I'm going to be honest with you guys. At one point, I was uploading 2 or 3 videos a day. The most I ever uploaded was 4 videos in one day. I was going insane. I had absolutely nothing to do. I had no school to work on. I was just rampaging through this whole YouTube thing. But my word, trust me when I say you cannot keep that up. I think if I ever get to the point of doing YouTube full-time, the most I will ever do is 1 video a day. But certainly not 4 flippin' videos a day. I mean, look at this. I literally, look, from this to this, I put out that many videos in the first week of uploading on YouTube. I put out 11 videos in 7 days. Granted, it was a dumpster fire and they all really sucked. And that's quite possibly directly related to the fact that I was putting out 11 videos in a week. Anyway, I had so many ideas, but after the buzz died down, I started doing some more tutorials, more stuff like that, but I also started a single-player series. A lot of you OGs, you legends, will remember Island Craft. Originally, I didn't want to start doing survival until I joined EchoCraft, because early on Lucid had reached out to me and he had offered that I join for EchoCraft Season 2. But I couldn't wait, and so eventually I just started this single-player series that was supposed to be an interim between my normal videos and then finally starting an SMP. All the while, I was still doing little tutorials on the side, even some bigger tutorials. Soon after starting YouTube, what I really realized is that I don't care if I get a lot of views. Okay, that's an understatement. Obviously, if you're on YouTube, you're wanting views, and that's really the reason I keep going. But what I wasn't concerned about is getting millions and millions of views. Instead, early on, I decided, you know what, I want to make the content I want to make, and if people enjoy it, they're going to watch it. And luckily, I found a group of people that do enjoy watching my videos no matter what. As I've talked about with other creators, and a lot of people I've talked to all agree with me, it's better to have a smaller audience that really appreciates what you do than a large audience that doesn't. And throughout this whole thing, I've even made really good friends, and I've just had a lot of fun with it. Because if you're not having fun, people are going to know that. And I think you make much better content when you are enjoying yourself. Anyway, we keep going along down the line. I started a short Minecraft Dungeons chapter with my friend Tynan. That was a lot of fun, although the videos, again, the quality was not that great. I was still doing tutorials, blah, 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 blah. And throughout all of this, I've got a couple tutorials that really blew up. Ones that are still being viewed to this day, like the 5 best ways to get early game XP or whatever it's called, that one right there. That's got over 100,000 views at this point, and it's still growing. And of course my villager training hall, which was what actually got a lot of you in here in the first place. Really good design. I'm still proud of that thing, actually. But anyway, 9 months ago, then we finally started Vitality Season 1. And Vitality, of course, was supposed to be a transition between EchoCraft Season 1 and 2, and to get new people in, like we're doing right now with Vitality Season 2. I finally did a collab with both Rek and Branzy. I'd done one with Rek in the past, but I finally did this one. And finally, we hit Islandcraft Episode 30. I did an insane amount of work on that world, and I'm gonna be honest, I think I lost it. Kinda depressing, but then again, it's preserved in video format forever, for the internet, for the ages. But right as we hit episode 30, I also hit 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. And so that ushered in my infamous face reveal. I don't even know what to say about this one, guys. Just look at the quality. Look at the frame. Look at it doesn't even fit the screen. What? What did I record this on? I gotta say, guys, right around in here was when we started finally making, I would say, better content. I moved away from the more tutorial stuff, and I was able to get a PC built. Lucid helped me with that. And after that, I would say the content just started looking up. The thumbnails look better, the videos are crisper, my voice sounds better, it improved a lot. Anyway, moving on. We started EchoCraft finally about 8 months ago. Eventually, along the line, I got an alt account, and I finally got a skin for that, which I held you guys help me out for. I did other collabs with other people, did pranks on Weasel, and then there's this video, which I'm still not sure what it is. All along the way, I was doing other videos, like I did this one about Ender Chest, how many items you could fit in it, and now we're getting to only a couple months ago, and these are all coming out. I finally discovered shorts, and I put out a couple shorts which kind of did pretty well. I mean, the shorts are a whole other thing altogether. They're a whole other ball game. We did Short Week, which is where I put out 5 shorts in 1 week. That was pretty fun. I've also done a bunch of streams on YouTube, messing around with snapshots, playing on EchoCraft, all that kind of stuff. And that finally brings us up to where we are today. We started Vitality, we finished EchoCraft Season 2, and now that we have the short break between EchoCraft Season 2 and 3, we're going to have a good time making other kinds of videos. And if you have any clickbaity video ideas, send them to me. I'd love to hear it. Honestly, guys, at this point in my life, YouTube is my best hobby, and you guys make it all worth it, so thank you again for watching the videos. Remember that I'm still collecting questions for the 10,000 subscribers special. Once again, thank you guys all so much for watching my videos. I love you all, and I'll catch you later.